Hello everyone, my name is Gopi and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to extend the EBS volume which is attached to an EC2 instance. Every EC2 instance has some default value. That means the EBS volume has a size of 8 GB to the Linux instances. It may be vary based on the instance type that we used. So today I'm going to show you the Linux instance which is running. I'll take and I will show you how to extend the volume. My current ABS volume size is 8 GB and I want to increase that size to some size like 15 GB or 20 GB. And one condition is we cannot directly decrease the EBS volume size. We can only increase. So today we'll see how to. This is my AWS management console. Currently one server is running. So EBS server, the instance ID and the state of the instance is it's healthy. Okay. And if you check the instance details, we have the public IP. It's a public server, private IP, everything is there. If you click on storage, you can see the current storage. The volume size is 8 GB. It's in use because it's a root volume. By default, my server get 8 GB. Now I'm going to extend the 8 GB volume. I'll make it to 10 GB, whatever size you want. But one rule is you cannot decrease the size of the volume. It won't allow you to decrease. You can only extend the volume. We'll see that. So if you click on the volume, you can see it is automatically redirected to it's in use because it's a root volume. By default, my server get 8 GB. Now I'm going to extend the 8 GB volume. I'll make it to 10 GB, whatever size you want. But one rule is you cannot decrease the size of the volume. It won't allow you to decrease. You can only extend the volume. We'll see that. So if you click on the volume, you can see it is automatically redirected to volumes tab. Or else if you are in EC2 instance, see this one, web server, this one, you can click on volumes. So there are two because one server is stopped, but no worries. Uh, this one, 8 GB. This is the current volume. Okay. So what I'm doing is I just select the EBS volume, select it, modify. So my current size is 8 GB. If I make it 7, it won't take because the size only increased, not decreased. So I'll make it 10. It is taking. If you click on info, you can see the information about the volume size. What is IOPS? It's input output per second. So if you want information, just click on the info. You can see the information about the IOPS and the throughput, everything you can see is information and you can follow the documentation also. There are a lot of official documentations are there. So just we'll see the size, just 10 GB and click on modify. It will pop up you a message like if you're increasing the volume, you must extend the volume. As I told you, once we modified the volume, we have to connect it to that server and we have to run commands like 2 to 3 commands. That is, we have to increase the volume. We are giving instruction to the server. The volume is modified, and I'm giving you the instruction that just update the volume. So we'll see how to do that. First, click on the modify. Once you click on the modify, you see requested volume modification for volume. This is the volume ID. See, every service in AWS has an ID. Even if you take EC2 instance, it has an ID. If you take volume, it has an ID. So everything has an ID. Now, this is our ID. Okay. If you wanted to do one thing, you just copy it. You see this one, 8 GB, and it is modifying. See, to which size? If you select it, it is optimizing state to 10 GB. If you see here, So now my 8 GB volume turns to 10 GB. Okay. Now, once it is done, the optimization is done, what we have to do is we have to go to EC2 instances, select the instance. We'll just connect it to the server and we'll see. So I'm using git bash to connect to the. So this is my git bash terminal. So I'm going to connect it to my server. So I'll hit enter. Now it's connected. So it's connected to my EC2 instance. Now we'll check the size of the current volume. So df space -h is a command. 6.8 GB, the root size. So 1.7 GB is used and available is 5 GB. Some data is reserved here. And what we have to do first is we'll run a command to update the volume first. The command is sudo lsblk. So this is the command to update. If I hit enter, you can see here xvda, which is 10 GB. So I increase the size to 10 GB. Okay. But the actual size is 7 GB. The old size is 7 GB and it will update it to 10 GB. Let me clear the screen. Okay. And the next command, what we have to do is we will run this command sudo growpart fs growpart /dev /xvda space 1. So this is the first partition we are doing. Okay. Then hit enter. See, the partition is changed. Okay. And then again run the command like sudo lsblk. It just first updated. We'll see what will happen. Now it is showing xvda is 10 GB. Okay. Now we'll check df space -h. What's the size? 6.8 only. Again, it won't update it. We just grow part. We just changed the old volume to new volume. And the next command we have to do is, and then hit enter. See here, the file system is mounted on is changed. Okay, now it's updated. We'll check df space -h again. Now we can see out of 10 GB, 8.7 GB is we got, 7.1 GB is used. It's updated. Okay, the current size of the disk is we updated to 10 GB. The root volume changed to 8.7. If you observe the previous one, /dev/root is 6.8 GB. Now the updated one is 8.7 GB. That means it's updated. Now we got the size that we increased, we optimized it, we extended it, and now the size is updated. It's a simple process. We just run the two commands, so lsblk and the growpart command. So I will give you the commands in the description box, so you can copy the commands from the description and you can try from your end. Okay, so this is the way to extend the EBS volume. You can increase how much size you want, how much size your server can handle. You can increase it and you can repeat the same process. Again, if you want to make it 20 GB or 100 GB, you just go to the AWS console, go to the volumes, just modify it and connect to the server and run the commands. Same commands again. You run it, it will update. So this is the process to do the extension of an EBS volume. Okay, we'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.